All right, so today's gonna be an interesting video. Today we're actually gonna be checking out some behind the scenes for GOVAD wheels. So we're gonna be meeting up with Bobby, gonna be meeting up with Jaden. We're gonna help him get videos. So let's pick it up once everyone gets here. Sir, damn bro, you brought everything. And he's setting up here too, that's crazy, that's dedication. So we got Bobby's RX7 shooting and also M4.
Yeah.
Look at this, you got the high-tech stuff.
Miss Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget. All right, well the shoot's going very well so far. So I got some good pictures I'll show you guys.
Check us out on GOVAD Forge on Instagram. The best forged wheels you've ever seen.
Hey, let's go. You got anything to add? Where do people find you?
People can find me on Instagram. It's at MaximusZ__. Check out the GOVAD forged wheels. They're super awesome wheels, man. I've wanted these wheels for about last 2 years. I wanted that golden accent just for that urban green individual color. There's a page for my car. It's at M4 Urban Green. It's an individual BMW color. One in North America for that F82. So it's really cool, unique colors. It goes well with those golden wheels from GOVAD Forged.
So what's up with your RX7?
She's a work in progress. HST coilovers on air cups, LS-swapped Rocket Bunny kit, Fjord Green from a 1965 Porsche 911, and GOVAD forged wheels in a titanium starlight color. What do you guys think?
I think it's sick. Just getting a couple more shots and then on to rollers. Jeez. Alright, made it to the destination, so now we're gonna get some more shots of the RX7 and also the M4. How do people find you, man?
Oh man, alright. So I'm Jaden.lm. Most people call me Slow Mo Daddy. I'm just kidding.
I call him slope. No, I ain't gonna get caught. I'm not gonna get caught in 4K.
That's going in there.
No. I know you live, boy. I know you live, boy.
I gotta be careful.
I'm a videographer, photographer, and we do a lot of cool content. Jaden.lm. Check us out.
Sir, it'll be in the description. Thank you for bringing us out.
Oh, bro. Always. The two people that would love to see these the most, probably you two. Right?
What do you think of that?
It was fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Much later.
So pretty much it's been a couple of weeks. We're picking up again, and this time we're going to Bobby's house. So we're gonna check out some wheels, talk more about his wheels. We're gonna pick up an IS300 front and rear bumper as well. So there's a couple things we have to do today. Are you excited?
Yeah.
What are we driving?
So we made it?
That's nice, that's nice.
No front plate.
Yo, that thing is massive. What the hell is that?
Wow. That one is a C West one. You need it. I think yours is OEM. But
With the lip, yeah.
like, this one at first I was, but I drive it. wheels are powder coated. All three pieces or all surfaces, we don't really send out raw aluminum. If you don't really have a preference, we just powder coat it black. They're durable, they never really chip, crack, fade.
How's the weight on them?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because there are three
It does
pieces,
add
right?
a bit of, yeah, but the weight is pretty low on these. They're like 17, 18. They all have the back pad reductions. So it's not just like a flat piece.
Right.
We groove out the details in the back to reduce more
as much
weight on.
weight.
My preference is always to go with the step lips. For me, that just works the best.
It looks the best.
Yeah,
I mean,
does make the
depends.
center smaller, but I think with the stepping forward of it, it gives it more complexity and dimension. So I think it's a better choice.
what is the origin of the name GOVAD?
It's an old Persian name for an angel of wind.
Oh wow.
Figured it would be fitting.
Angel of Wind.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What inspired you to establish GOVAD Forged?
Needed something exciting to do with my life. I always liked cars. This is not my first project, but this is the passion project, something fun to do, and that's really the reason behind it.
That
to
makes
have
sense.
my own cutting-edge style of wheels that I thought would be the way to go, and here they are. Wanted to make something really unique looking, different, and also classy at the same time that could stand the test of time.
Well, you definitely
Oh.
did a good example putting it on this car.
Oh yeah,
The wheels.
thank you. I think they go with it. It's the classic
Oh, yeah.
mesh, but kind of reinvented, modernized a little bit.
That's the vibe I was getting when I first saw
Yeah.
them. I really like this design. It almost reminds me of almost like a BBS style,
But
but
not-
more
but
modernized,
more
not
modernized.
2000
Yeah.
old school. This is like modernized, and it goes with the flow.
Thank you.
It
And that
adds
was really the
character.
intent of this brand, to evolve it forward for the modern cars and obviously add our own spin to it. Wanted to make these of the best quality forged aluminum that we could find. So
Yeah.
that's why we chose to make it all in US, where we can be sure of all the materials.
Okay.
The construction, fabrication,
So
everything
it's all out
is
in the
US
US,
made,
and then it gets
LA.
shipped over straight
Yeah.
to
Well,
them.
it gets
or to you?
shipped to the clients directly. Everything's
Okay.
manufactured in LA. We don't touch anything here. We just design them, engineer them, and everything is fabricated, assembled,
That's
shipped right out of our LA facility to global clients.
I'm gonna look. Maybe my Tesla needs new wheels in the future when I go wide body.
Sure. We haven't done a test.
Really?
That's what I'm gonna ask. What type of vehicles are your wheels designed for, and do you provide customization options?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, all of our wheels are totally customizable. They are all custom made to order. We don't have any on the shelf or stock, so every single one is
Unique.
built to custom specifications. We specialize in wide body applications, so no
figured.
size is too small. We've done Lamborghini Gallardos with 2 JZ swaps.
Oh, I think I know the car you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Is it that blue one?
For sure, yeah.
I
It
don't
was
know what
blue,
color
now
it
it's
was.
pink now.
Is it?
Yeah.
I just.
So those
Those
wheels
were-
are on his
yeah.
on that car.
Oh, that's
cool.
crazy.
That's the one we did. We've done with Dunton Customs. We did a 1960 Espada hot rod, Lamborghini hot rod.
That's
We've done
insane.
a 6-wheeler C10 with the Birdie Boys down in North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
They were
Yeah,
doing
that's cool.
6-wheel burnouts with it. Not only they look good, but they can actually take a beating.
I'm gonna need
So, yeah.
something from my wide body
We're
Tesla in
good.
the future.
It's no problem. Yeah. So we specialize in custom fitments, everything. You can customize every bit of it: the lips, barrel, faces, center caps, bolts, valve stems, everything.
What influences your design process? What
Interesting.
inspires you to design said designs, or is it just like a customer specific thing they'll tell you, or
No, all
you
of our
make it?
designs are designed in-house. I think it's always inspired by the old and thinking of the future. That's what it always drives it.
So you're essentially taking older designs and then revamping them, and then making them more your
To some
style,
of them,
but
for
modern.
sure, because some of the series are our heritage series, which is literally inspired by the past ones. So
Okay.
those are literally derived from the older ones, where I am inspired by the 70s racings and the 90s and so forth. So yeah, 100%. There are series that are based on those, and then there are series that are not based on anything.
Just
They're
your own
just
designs.
inspired by the random stuff that I see. I love geometry, so there's certain patterns that I see that I'm like, man, that would look really good as a wheel if you twist it around, or if we do this to it. It does have a BBS feel to it, but there is a certain geometrical pattern to it from old Persian art that you will see that is also reflected in that. Like those multiple X's in there, they're all geometrical patterns of emanations from the center. Some of them, especially the Evolution series where we did the hexagons. So that was the one that we put on the old Lamborghini as well. So that one was completely inspired from beehives and snowflakes. So that didn't come from wheels at all. I find this a place where I can mix science and art together. That's really actually the purpose of this brand, was to play around with science and art and create something that actually functions and moves. I was always gravitated toward arts, but when I was growing up, that didn't seem as a viable way of making a living. So science was my next one. And now I kind of want to mix the two of them. I've done a lot of science, so I kind of want to bring the art back into my life. So this was a good combination of science and art.
To hear that kind of a story, it put some character behind the wheels and the company itself.
It definitely wasn't for making money. It's definitely not the best way of making money. There's a lot of better ways of making money than running a wheel company. This is a passion project, right? Not every project is like geared toward the highest profitability at the end of, you know.
No, of course.
Some projects just make you feel good.
What are your future plans for GOVAD Forged?
More wheels, more crazy wheels.
Yeah,
We have some really crazy wheels that we want to build. I feel like we're just finally getting to a point that our technical abilities are matching our vision. So now we're about to really go crazy with what we had in mind. Before, we had a bit of a gap between what we had in mind and what we were actually able to translate into actual final product that actually looked good, functioned well. But now I think we bridged that gap. So what we imagine, we can actually completely make that into real life. So we have some absolutely crazy wheels coming up. There's a couple we have that we don't think anyone has ever thought of. So we're really looking forward to doing those.
There's some crazy wheels out there and some very weird ones.
Yeah.
Some weird designs.
Definitely.
Like the teddy. Have you seen a teddy bear wheel?
Yeah.
Something like that. You know,
sure,
that's just random, but this is different.
Yeah, we don't want to have stuff that are just different for the sake of difference and they don't really last as a trend kind of a thing.
Right.
We rather introduce new design paradigms that can actually stand the test of time. Like our hexagons came out a while back and they've been played around and they seem applicable to the new cars with their modern angles and stuff. So that works out. And we want to continue doing that.
So 2025, we're going to be seeing more wheels coming out.
A lot more wheels.
We're going to be seeing...
We have a couple of crazy projects coming up, the GT3, we just did that. Well, you saw the M4. Yeah, there's a couple more coming up. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we're excited to see.
I'll stay out of the way.
Oh, that's okay. Is it even going to fit though?
I think so. That's crazy. I cannot wait to put this in.
And then I'll put the other one on top of it.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I think you should paint your color, the Lexus this color.
Nardo gray?
Looks like it.
Oh.
You able to close that door? Or is it in the way?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Managed to fit it. Thank you, Bobby. Nice guy, huh?
Very nice guy. I definitely respect where he comes from, everything he does, his drive, the way he builds his car. I understand where he's coming from in terms of passion and what's driving him.
It's very relatable.
Yeah,
what
very
he
relatable,
says.
down to earth, and he's not in it for money.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
I respect it too. That's how it should be. It's a passion thing. Jeez. Gotta tease y'all a little bit. I'm not going to be putting the front bumper on, not going to be putting the rear bumper on in this video. That's going to be a later on thing because the bumpers do need a little bit of body work. I'm probably going to paint it. That might be the next thing that we do to it and then get it on there. If you do want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe and keep up with the channel because we want to bring you along on the journey to get these cars to where we envision them to be at. It's a journey, it's a process. Cars are going to get parked soon because it's getting cold out. Winter is like right around the corner. Huge shout out to Bobby, to Jaden, and the boys for kind of organizing everything. And then shout out to Bobby again. Thank you for the bumpers. Also, I just want to say this is not no paid sponsorship, no ad, no nothing. We're just here to help Bobby because Bobby's a real one, and we appreciate that kind of stuff in the car community. So we just wanted to show love. Hopefully, this will help the passion kind of keep rolling because, like they said, that they want to go hard in 2025. So hopefully, this motivates them a little bit. If anyone was interested, they have a whole bunch of wheels. You can also check out their website. Tell us what wheels you would run from the GOVAD catalog. Me personally, I'm running these on a bagged LS400. What are you running?
Out of all of these?
Out of all of these.
That's a hard one because I was literally already picturing like the Tesla being wide bodied and I'm like, oh! I think it was actually this style right here.
So you're running this on a bagged Tesla with a wide body.
Bag.
Oh, sorry.
Functional. functionally low.
On your non-wide body Tesla, you're running these, huh? What else you gotta say? Final words?
It's gotta be wider.
You can run it with stock.
It's not the
stock
same.
body.